Hello, good morning. We thank God for a new day. We thank God for a new opportunity. Let's look at this game for Friday Bonanza. One of our old plans, transfer from National, coming to Friday Bonanza. Today it is giving us some bankers. Before that, last week, Friday Bonanza dropped. Winning, we have 36, 58, 56, 69, single 6, machine, 77, 42, 32, 14, 61. First setup at Machine National 1985, second setup winning the year 2002. And currently, Friday Bonanza is playing, and today it is giving us some bankers. Let's look at the plan. So when you go to Friday Bonanza National, first setting, National 1985, Machine, event number 1174. Starting key, says 78 should drop. The following week, single 3. After 3, the 3 should repeat. After 3 repetition, 54. After 54, 83. After 83, 65 should report at first position. The following week, free banker, 58. This is the first setup. The second setup dropped the counterpart of 58, which is 13. And then when compared to the Friday Bonanza dropped the 58 and connected with 22 on the second game. That side, if you remember, we got it. So from where both games drop the same keys, it's up to 65. First setup, 65, dropping at first box. So from the 65 to the current setup is 32 weeks. But it has dropped so many keys. I've marked them when you compare to this game. When you compare this game to the Friday, the keys that I've marked, they've dropped on this game. So currently, from the 65 to the current setup is 32 weeks. Let's count 65. From the 65 to the current setup, 32 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 weeks. It has dropped so many keys. I've marked them, but the correct counting from the same figures compared to the first setup and then the Friday is from the 65, where the 65 dropped at first box. From that side to the current setup is 32 weeks. So on the 32 weeks, he said we should chop this free banker. 38. Here connected with 51. And the second move on National also connected with the counterpart of 51, which is single 6. Before that, when we reach here, we will analyze it with some figures. So let's take note of the free banker, 58. So let's look at the second move. The second move occurred 2002, National, the same National, winning. Here is at Machine. First programming is at Machine. Second programming, winning. The year 2002, event number 2068, the same keys. 78 should drop. The following week, single 3. After single 3, said the 3 should repeat. After 3 repetition, 54. After 54, 83. After 83, 65 should report at first box. After the 65, the first setup gave us 58. The second setup, which is this one, gave us the counterpart of 58, which is 13. And then when compared to the Friday Bonanza, it dropped 58-22. Here we got it, if you remember. So counting from where both games dropped the same keys, which is 65, to the current setup is 32 weeks. So you see, I've marked some games here. And when compared to the Friday, they all dropped all these figures that I've marked. They all dropped all these figures, but it's not the same as compared to the 1985 setup or the Machine setup. That's why I didn't show those ones, but they all dropped all those keys. So last week on this game, when compared to the Friday Bonanza, I dropped 36 at winning and then 32 at Machine when compared to the Friday setup. Correct counting from the 65 when compared to the first game to the current setup is 32 weeks. It also gives us 38 free banker. 38 free banker. The first setup connected with 51, and then this second setup connected with the counterpart of 51, which is single 6. We take notes. So when you compare to the first setup, when you compare the first setup and the second setup, before the 58 free banker, here dropped 37, 59, too sure, and connected with another sure banker, 15, 21. So for sure bankers 15, 21, 37, 59. And then when you look at the fair setup, the machine setup, here dropped a week before the free banker. The 37, 59, 21, 15 dropped a week before the free banker. And then the first setup dropped all these keys 37, 59, 21, 15 together with the 50, together with the 38. This is the first setup. It dropped 37, 59, 38, 15, 21. The second setup dropped the 37, 59, 15, 21 before the 38. So 5 sure bankers. The 38, when you follow it strictly, correct counting, 32 weeks down. Both games are giving us the 38 free banker. But when you study the game critically, the first setup dropped 37, 59, 15, 21 together with the 38 free banker on the correct counting weeks. And then the second setup dropped those keys, the 37, 59, 21, 15 before the 38 on the correct counting weeks. So you take notes. Here drop the 38 with single 6, and the first setup drop the 38 with the counterpart of single 6, which is 51. So we take notes. Let's compare to the Friday setup. Friday setup started from event number 841. The same keys, 78 should drop. The following week single 3. The 3 should repeat. After 3 repetition 54. After 54 83. After 83, 65 should drop at first box winning. So from the 65 to the current setup is 32 weeks. If you count, it's 32 weeks. So on the 31st week, when you compare to the second games, the second setup, it gives us 36 at winning, 32 at machine. 36 at winning, 32 at machine. So per the plan today, our free banker, it is saying that the 83 here should counter free banker 38 on the 32nd week and connect with, following our analysis, and connect with 37, 59, 15, 32. So today, my game for Friday Bonanza, let's play 38 free banker. This is my long term, 38, connecting 37, 59, 15, 21. Here connected with the counterpart of 15, which is 60. First game, 60. And the other one, the second game connected with the tenure of 60 or the counterpart of 51, which is single 6. So when you add, or we have the long term 8 numbers, 38, 37, 59, 15, 21, 60, 51, single 6. And my best 5, we have the 38, 37, 59, 15, 21. And then this is my best pairs. You know, the first setup connected with the 38, 37, 59. Dropped at machine. And the second setup, those games, or the 37, 59 dropped before the correct counting banker, which is 38. So we have 37, 59, one set of 2 sure. 15, 21, another set of 2 sure. The first setup, the 38 connected with 51, and the second setup, the 38 connected with single 6, which is the counterpart of 51. And then when we read the game critically, this 15, 21, which is my game for today, my 2 sure for today, dropped on the correct counting week. When you look at the first game, the 32nd week from the 65, we have the 15, 21 dropping at winning closely. So let's use the 15, 21 as our 2 sure. But I'm hopeful that when we combine all these games, we are supposed to get win. So today, hopefully, you will bag win. If you can't, you will pay me a small if you don't have the means. But if you have the means, if you pay this long term, hopefully, you will bag win. And this is my best 5. You try it. Because now the game has become very tricky. So you will see correct plan and it will deceive you. But it's a game for the strong. So if you are strong-hearted, you don't fear. So hopefully today we will bag win. Can you like and share the video for me? And if you're not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. We are winning Friday Bonanza. Have a nice day. Bye bye.